So what I wanted to show you was a little known but extremely useful trick on our calculator to find out the value of something after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or find out how many years it might take for it to be worth something. So I've done it first for our depreciation in terms of cars, and you can see I've got a car bought for $45,000 and its depreciated rate of 15% per annum. Find out how much it's worth after 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years, etc. So, if you think about it, remember your salvage value formula. Salvage value equals V0 1 minus R to the n. Quite often you're asked to find this value of n. What is the value of n? So I'm going to show you a quick way of doing this. In this question, you can see my V0 is $45,000. That's what my car is worth to start with. And if I do 1 minus R, that's 1 minus 15%, which is 0.85. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do this on your calculator. So the best way to do this on your calculator, I'm not sure why it keeps doing this. Let's see if it starts. So if I do $45,000 and I press equals on my calculator, and then I'm going to times this by 0.85, and I press equals. This is the first time I've pressed equals, and that's telling me that after 1 year my car is worth $38,250. If I press equals again, my car is worth at the end of the second year $32,512.50. And then 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, etc. So the question could be, how many years would it take the car to get to a salvage value of $10,422.76? And what you would do is you would use this part of the formula and this trick on the calculator. How many times did I press equals? I pressed it 9 times, so it took 9 years, so n would be 9 to get to that value. And that's all that that is about. And it's exactly the same here for the compound interest. So if you think about your compound interest formula, you have future value equals present value, and it's the same as the depreciation except we've got 1 plus R to the m. So we can do this exactly the same way. We've got $1,000 in here, because that's what I've started with. 1 plus 6%, well, that's 1.06. So what we can do is we can go to our calculator and we can do $1,000, press equals, times that by 1.06. That's how much it's worth after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and so on. So the question could be, how many years did it take to get to 1,418? And I think I pressed it 6 times, so n would be 6. 7 years to get to that, 8 years, 9 years. And it's just like a really very helpful thing for being able to find n in any compound interest formula or any other, or the depreciation formula. It works the same because it's really the same formula. One's got a minus and one's got a plus. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you can use this to your advantage in any sort of